We thank God for this feast of Saint Thomas Aquinas, which is a wonderful story. But before that, we will talk about the gospel today. The gospel today is about sino ang kapatid, sino ang nanay ni Jesus, di ba? Sabi niya, whoever does the will of, whoever is obedient to the will of the Father is brother, mother, sister, no? Kung sino yan. How important it is sino ang malapit sa puso ni Jesus. Many times, there is a saying, blood is thicker than water, hindi ba? No? Kadugo, di ba? Kapamilya. It is important. But today, Jesus is saying, hindi yan ang mahalaga. Mahalaga yan, pero may mas mahalaga. At yun yung sinong gumagawa ng kagustuhan ng Ama. Yun, hindi lang kadugo. No? Kaya nga, nung kapistahan ng Baptism of the Lord, no, nung about 2-3 Sundays ago, on the Feast of the Baptism of the Lord, it is, blood is thicker than water, but the water of baptism unites all of us and makes us brothers and sisters. At yun nga, kung sino man yung mas malapit sa Kanya, yung tunay na gumagawa ng Kanyang kalooban. No? We know how kaminsan, no? Especially for us in the Philippines, sobra yung kadugo. No? Basta kadugo, no? Basta pamilya, kahit na ibenta ko yung kaluluwa ko, kahit na I will never squeal on the family, kahit na mapunta sa impyerno, no? Kasi sobrang pagmamahal. Too close that it becomes unhealthy. No? Sobra ang lapit sa pamilya. Kahit ano pa ang kasalanan, we will protect ourselves. No? The corruption in the family, for example, no? Itatago sa pamilya for the sake of the family. Kapit patalim, kahit na ibenta yung kaluluwa, ibenta yung katawan para sa pamilya. But there is something more important, no? The waters of baptism. And we see this story today in the story of Saint Thomas of Aquinas. Saint Thomas was born in the 12th century. No? Pinanganak siya mayaman eh. Nakatira siya sa castle. He was Count Thomas Aquinas. Pero nung bata siya, gusto niya pumasok sa Dominican order, no, sa mga Dominicano. At pumasok nga siya, tumakas siya, pero ayaw ng pamilya kasi napakayaman nila, no, royalty. Kinidnap siya, no? At yung kanyang natutunan parang inaalis, no, dinideprogram siya para mawala yung kanyang desire, no? Pero after 1 year, bumalik naman siya ulit, no? At patuloy siya sa kanyang pag-aaral at naging pare, no? He was very intelligent, he was writing many things. Ang laki na contribution niya sa simbahan. And one of his greatest writings are the Summa Theologica, no? Very great, no? As a matter of fact, he became doctor of the church. And then one time, on December 6, 1274, if I'm not mistaken, 1274, he had divine revelation. Naku, parang napuspos siya ng Espiritu Santo. Yung kanyang pagsusulat, sulat siya ng sulat eh. Biglang pumara siya magsulat. Sabi niya, natagpuan ko na. Talagang nakita ko ang Diyos. Nothing else matters. Binitawan niya yung kanyang ballpen, yung kanyang pangsulat, at he stopped writing from then on, because he has encountered Christ. The search has ended, and he was very happy. At sabi niya, kahit gaano pa karami, hindi matatapos, ang dami ng pwedeng isulat, no? Baliwala itong aking ginagawa, no? It's nothing. And then 4 months later, he died. No? This is Saint Thomas. We greet our Dominican brothers and sisters. We thank God for this inspiration of Saint Thomas, who goes beyond blood, no? Kaya nga, no? Pagpatuloy niya yung hindi laban sa pamilya niya, no? Pero pagpatuloy niya kasi ginawa niya yung kalooban ng Ama. Hindi kalooban ng pamilya, kundi kalooban ng Ama. And we thank God for Saint Thomas Aquinas. And we also, of course, thank God for our Tuesday patron, no, of course, early Tuesday, our very own Saint Anthony of Padua. And we thank God for all of this. We ask for divine inspiration.